Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. Guys, today we are continuing our conversation about, well, my adventures, obviously, but more so also about flexible eating, but not just flexible, but also balanced and healthy. A way of eating that allows you to maintain your best health, your best fitness, no matter what stage of life you are in, how old you are, and age is always changing. Whether you work remotely, whether from home, whether you go to an office, whether you go on vacation or celebrating something, holiday season, maybe you become a parent or maybe a grandparent. There are so many things that will change over the course of our life. And in order for us to maintain health, good health and fitness, we need to have some sort of rules and routines around eating based on science that will allow us to maintain great health, no matter, again, what life brings to us or what stage of life we're in. And I right now am feeling like I'm in the middle of nowhere in Mexico City. All my routines are off, and it's actually great practice ground for me to understand better, like, what do you do when life is unpredictable, when you don't have everything you want to have, when it's not ideal, and again, you don't have your ideal, you don't have your regular environment, or so many things change, and you have to kind of reinvent your whole lifestyle. And for me, I'm a nutritionist. I'm very focused on food, on healthy eating, and I want to understand how it works for all of us. And that's why I'm studying at Precision Nutrition. It's my second course with them. That's why I'm doing so much research into food science. I want to understand it better and give you science based tools and habits that you can create those, balanced eating habits, and you can maintain them, again, no matter what stage of life you are in or where you are in life, how much time you have, or what's your budget, etc., how busy you are. So I'm in Mexico. And in order for me to eat healthy, I have to have some rules and guidelines. Otherwise, I'll be eating old tacos and drinking, tequila if I have no rules, right? I'm also traveling with this group of nomads, of people working remotely who decided to work and travel for the next 4 months of their lives, traveling and living in 4 countries. And so I'm in this group, and they go out to eat, and they have, we have our different events and gatherings. And if you just go with the flow and do whatever, it's very easy to fall into a pattern where you just do whatever. But then, in 4 months of this program, for example, you could end up with really ruined health and fitness. But you can also have some rules around your food specifically, and try things and explore things, but also maintain great health and fitness. So for example, for me, it means that I continue my fasting because I do like to be at my ideal weight, and for me, it's easier and convenient to manage 2 meals a day. In the middle of the day, I eat from 12 to 6 p.m., then managing all the snacks and everything, right? So this is one of my rules. Then of course, when it comes to eating, I do what I've been doing for many months now. I start with fruit. I make sure that I eat my protein. Like yesterday, I had canned sardines and canned tuna, and yogurt. I found this great store, organic shop that has some yogurt and kefir. So I got that, as I usually do, because we need calcium, omega-3s. I got my nuts from UK, so I still have them until I found some place to get them here. I got my broccoli, something I'm familiar with, vegetables. I'm gonna explore more of local food, but before I do that, I need to have some sort of basics, so I'm not panicking like, oh, I don't have any food, and I'm just gonna start eat whatever. And then yesterday we also had our gathering to talk about the program, to get to know each other, and there were tacos, and I looked at it, and I don't really feel like eating anything out of flour or with added sugars. So I didn't eat the shells, but I ate all the filling, and with some beans and some vegetables and some beef with local spices. So I tried all of that, how it tastes. And maybe I will try a taco at some amazing place at some point. Yesterday it was more like homemade and nothing really exciting. But if I decide to explore certain foods and cuisines, a good rule of thumb is explore, try, but don't pig out. Like, nobody forces you to eat 20 tacos. You can just eat half of it and share the rest with maybe a person who you're traveling with, or you just get a small taco, mini taco, like an appetizer taco, and you try one today, one tomorrow, and it's not gonna make the rest of your diet, it's not gonna ruin it completely, and you're gonna also maintain your great health and fitness if you have also foundation of the rest of your eating habits, right? So I, for example, eat my protein, I eat my veggies, I make sure that I eat my healthy and essential fats. I got my walnuts, I also have my sunflower seeds and my Brazil nuts for selenium. So the point is, have a foundation. You gotta develop that foundation and make it simple so it can be flexible in any situation. Like for me, every meal, every major meal is protein, a variety of different kinds of proteins, and then vegetables. And I also got tomatoes and mushrooms and onions. Those are my staples. And I have my herbs and spices here. So I eat fruit. I eat dairy products for my calcium, fermented dairy, and probiotics. And then on top of that, if I want to try something, I go and try that, but not the whole plate of tacos, just half a taco, maybe one small taco, maybe sometimes one big taco. But I'll make sure that I account for that and I don't pig out just because I'm in Mexico and I gotta eat all the tacos, right? So there is always a balance. First, you gotta have a foundation. You gotta understand, okay, so what am I eating? What each meal, what should I have for a good meal? Some vegetables, some protein, some, essential fats. And that, by the way, guys, we're gonna be working on and building with the course that we are starting with a group of people in US, and one group is going to be in US, one group is going to be in Europe. It's called Belly Fat Zero. That is about mastering our metabolism through mastery of our habits, eating obviously, but also of course lifestyle. So if you want to join it, check out the link in the show notes. We still have a couple of spots, whether you're in Europe or US. And that's where, I'm going to be teaching the basics of balanced eating. But then with you here today, I'm sharing my, balanced eating and how maybe you can think about your more balanced eating habits and more flexible eating habits so you can maintain great health and fitness, but also enjoy and explore foods and different cuisines and different eating traditions. So the point and the main message of today's podcast is you gotta have a routine that is easy and flexible enough to maintain no matter what you're going through, and you gotta stick to your basics. Like for me, again, it's for meals eating a variety of proteins, vegetables, things like beans and lentils for all the amazing fibers, right? My yogurts and kefirs for calcium and B vitamins, my fruit. I also fast and make sure that I'm hydrated. I'm taking my multivitamins here and everywhere, right? And on top of that, I can experiment from time to time. If I really want to, Also, another thing, you don't have to try everything that is offered to you. If you really want to, try it. But again, you don't have to pick out. You can just try it. And that's it for today, guys. So I just wanted to share with you how I'm approaching this whole travel experience. I'm going to be creating more content, also video on my Instagram around flexible eating and maintaining your balanced diet, no matter where you are in the world, what stage in life you're in. So stay tuned everywhere for that. But today, ask yourself this question. What is my foundational eating and fitness and lifestyle foundation habits that on top of which I can experiment and try new things? Check out the link in the show notes if you want to learn what a balanced, healthy diet and at the same time flexible can be for you. Join our group coaching that starts in just a few days. Check out the link again in the show notes. Share this episode with another person who might be traveling or maybe in a transition life period. They can still maintain great health and fitness. It doesn't require a whole lot of time or effort. It does require some routine and some habits, some rules based in science. And guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Tomorrow, day after, I'm going to share with you my fitness, my lifestyle routines and habits while traveling or not traveling everywhere that allow me to maintain great level of fitness and immune system and gut health. So stay tuned for that in the next couple of days. And today, as usual, guys, is on any day of the week, eat better daily.